G'day, hey gang, Steve from I'm Enough Coaching coming to give you another insight around stress and anxiety. So, are you aware that we have no control over our emotions whatsoever? There is a subtle difference between emotions and feelings, and here's why. So, as information flows through our brain, it comes up through our brainstem, which is our fight, flight or freeze. That's our safety mechanism, that's where we check. Then it passes through the limbic brain. Now, the limbic part of the brain is responsible for assigning emotion and feeling. Now, at this moment in time, it has no meaning. We just have this chemical stirring within us, and it passes through the limbic brain. Then it hits the frontal cortex. It's only when it hits the frontal cortex that we give it a meaning. We are meaning-making machines, and because we have to have meaning around everything, this is where we start to give a meaning to the emotion that's already passed through the limbic brain. So because all of our thoughts flow through this pattern, it goes through the brainstem, through the limbic part of the brain and into the frontal cortex, it means that our thoughts are already emotionally charged before they arrive in our frontal cortex. As I say, when they arrive in the frontal cortex, that is the point at which we give it a meaning. Now, this is important around emotions, around stress and anxiety, because if we can understand that it's when it hits the frontal cortex that we give it a meaning, then we have no control over that stirring within us. And if we've got no control over it at that point, then we can just be present to it. We can allow it to happen. However, when it comes to giving it a meaning, we can recognize that it's there, and it is just there, but that's when we can start to choose how we're going to respond to it. And this is where we can start to use our stress strategies to be able to reduce the impact that stress and anxiety has upon us. But first of all, being able to understand how the information flows through our brain is absolutely critical. So I hope you've enjoyed this insight. I hope it's given you some perspectives and some different ways of being able to look at stress and anxiety. I'll be back with some more very soon. Take care. Toodaloo.